Hey everyone, I'm Mecca here from my self-publishing blueprint.com, and I want to make sure you don't get sued by Amazon. So Amazon recently has been kind of in the news about cracking down on people who are doing heavy review swapping. I'm talking about this is their only strategy because it's the only strategy they learned from wherever they learned it. And all they did was rely on review swaps after review swaps after review swaps. And guess what? Amazon has now sued them for, I think it was somewhere around $100,000. I'm gonna put a link, if I can find that link in the description. This was something I didn't want to talk about, but I felt it was my duty to get out here and talk about it because I don't want other people to fall for outdated information and tactics that no longer work. Now, I'm gonna be 100% transparent because that's who I am, but review swaps are dead. They've been dying for the last little bit, and it's getting harder and harder. But more importantly, Amazon's figuring it out and cracking down faster and faster. So don't let review swaps be your only way of publishing books. If you're only learning review swaps, you're in the wrong program. You need to have that back end built. You need to be collecting email addresses. It doesn't cost you a penny to collect email addresses, but you can make so much more long term with them. And I'm not even talking about doing affiliate sales or anything like that. I'm just talking about selling more of your books, publishing new books, emailing your readers, connecting with them. You can make so much more with having an email list than you can with long-term review swaps. It's not even long-term anymore, right? It's funny. Why is no one else talking about this? One, because I'm the only publisher who has a course who's actually still publishing books. So I've noticed that review swaps don't work anymore. It's getting harder and harder to do this. You have to have a backup plan. This is the exact thing. I wasn't even gonna talk about this. This is the number one reason that makes my self-publishing blueprint stand out on top of any other publishing course out there, because I teach more than stupid review swaps. I teach my students how to succeed for the long-term success. Yes, it's harder. Yes, income might be a little slower in the beginning. 3, your income's not going to disappear when reviews disappear, because they don't. I personally have not had to do review swaps since about April or May of this year. It's October right now, just to date the video so you guys have an idea. I've published, I don't know how many books I've published in the last little bit, quite a few. I published one book that did $1,500 in a matter of, I think it was like 2 weeks or something, right? Actually, no, it was 4 days. I don't know. I have a video somewhere on my YouTube channel about a Q&A, and the numbers are in there. But it did $1,500 in like under 2 weeks, not one single review swap. In fact, a competitor copied my book, did a whole bunch of review swaps, okay? Now my book, quality issues, kind of dropped the ball on that. It's a whole nother story. Got a whole bunch of 1-star reviews, but guess what? My book still destroys him in the ranking. Like, he was like plus 150,000 BSR. Mine was 30,000. I had like 3.2 stars. He had 4.5, and I was killing him in the rankings. Why? Because his reviews were all fake. They were all done from VAs. My reviews, although they weren't the best reviews, they were 100% organic. Amazon realized that and rewards me by ranking my book higher. So right there, if that's not proof that review swaps are dying, I don't know what is. So however you're learning Kindle publishing, whether it's from YouTube channels or you bought a book on Amazon to learn it, or you're taking a course, make sure you're taking a course with somebody who's actually publishing. It's just, like, that's like going to school for business and you're learning from somebody who doesn't even run a business. They weren't good enough, so they became a professor, or whatever the case is. I don't know, that's a whole nother topic. But just make sure you're learning your information and you're getting the most current and most up-to-date information that's available. The only way to get that information is from people who are actually publishing today. I hope you get my point. Hey, if you have any questions or you want my 5-step blueprint on how to make your first $1,000 with Kindle publishing, it's free. The link's in the description. If you're ready to get started with my self-publishing blueprint today, link's also in the description. We'd love to have you aboard. It is the fastest growing publishing course on the market today. Till next time, everybody, I'm Emeka. We'll speak to you all soon. Hey everyone, Emeka here. One final thought on the video that you just watched. Keep in mind, the individual who ended up getting sued by Amazon had 39 books and almost 2,000 reviews for them in a short period of time. This is an average of almost 50 or just over 50 reviews per book. That is why he got on Amazon's radar. I want to be 100% transparent with anybody who is thinking about getting into my self-publishing blueprint, which is my publishing course, that review swaps still do get a brand new book off the ground as of October 2017. But can you keep publishing books using that one method for long-term success? No. That is the difference. I instruct my students and guide them and give them all of the necessary resources to completely remove themselves from doing review swaps by their third book. By their third book, they should no longer have to be doing any sort of review swaps and should be able to launch a book successfully using just their email list. Hey, as always, if you have any questions, I'm easy to reach. You can hit me up on Facebook, comment right down below, or you can find me on Instagram. Until next time, everyone, we'll speak to you all soon. Take care.